BC culture. It's not always what you think. We'll show you today on The Express. Hi, Howie. On today's show,
it's nice to have it Canadian, preferably if it's local.
Pacific-bound gifts, a new way to shop local.
You know, you don't have to go so far away to get something that tastes just as well, but it's from here.
An Abbotsford Ink original, Brian's Tattoo Studio.
You see the world from a different perspective when you're in a kayak.
Kayaking hotspots in the Comox Valley.
Tomato sauce is very important.
Fabulous food and fiery flair at the Italian Cultural Center.
Delicioso. Perfecto.
See that and more local expression. Welcome to The Express. I'm Johanna Ward. Today's show is all about making the most of your time. Whether you're waiting to take a sail here at the BC Ferry Tsawwassen Terminal or turning the thing you love the most into a successful business. In the case of our first story, a baker in Delta who's truly found her sweet spot. Jean Logan is a piping perfectionist. The decoration on this wedding cake is all done by hand.
Just for the decoration, maybe 2 hours. Just for the piping, you must have like good steady hand and practice a lot.
The talented baker
has her red seal in baking. It's the equivalent of your journeyman's papers.
Loves the sweet stuff. In fact, she only likes to work on cakes and pastries.
I talk to my husband and say, why don't you just open your own? And you can create your own pastry and cake.
And that's exactly what she did right here in Delta.
She wanted to open the bakery here because she lives right in the neighborhood.
Jean invited fellow cake connoisseur Monica Davies to join her.
I like baking because it's sort of the taking something from nothing and making it into something better. It's just something that people like to congregate around. People love having something to celebrate with.
A lot of bakeries you go to, they use shortening and margarine, or they use like whipped topping and things like that.
But not Jean. She takes the old-fashioned do-it-like-your-grandmother approach, and that means using lots of butter.
Check out what I found, a giant stash of butter. What makes butter better for baking?
Flavor.
The flavor.
Yeah, flavor, yeah.
And she focuses on flavor no matter what she's baking.
So you make all the little cakes and everything that you have here in-house?
Yep, all of our cakes, all of our cookies, they're all made here.
Looks a bit like cheesecake.
That one is a triple chocolate mousse.
Done.
I'm Bianca Solterbeck in dessert heaven, Delta, for The Express. The cream puffs are one of the most popular items at the bakery, so Jean always has plenty of them on hand. There you go, that's an idea you can load up on your way to the Tsawwassen Ferries for the Labor Day long weekend. Historically one of the busiest times here. Another thing you can do while you're waiting for your ship to come in, keep on shopping local. Inside the Tsawwassen Quay market at the terminal, you'll find everything from jewelry to gelato and cupcakes of every color. A new addition to the market offers gift ideas that you won't find just anywhere.
Instead of bringing a t-shirt that everyone has, maybe a little food item for the foodies out there, we have some wonderful products.
Oh my gosh, this wine jelly smells amazing, and the best part is, they let you sample. A focus on Canadian products is one of the things that makes Pacific-bound gifts unique to the Quay.
We want to support, preferably if it's local.
But being located inside the ferry terminal also makes the job special for Suzanne.
Especially when you have people coming literally from all over the world.
She uses those global connections to showcase the bounty of our BC backyards.
We are in such a unique area in this world that things like salmon, honey.
And that's just from the food scene. They're also up on art and fashion.
This scarf is just gorgeous.
It's also one of our more popular items here that we have. It's made by Corinne Hunt, the designer's native artisan here.
And she's the one that designed the Olympic medals.
That's the one.
Wow.
Yes, exactly.
It's beautiful. This would be a good color for you.
Birdhouses from Salt Spring, cookbooks featuring Vancouver chefs, totem poles from North Vancouver,
And other unique gifts. You think I can gift this to myself?
and I'm not the only one shopping for myself.
I can highly recommend the balsamic reductions. So if you wanted to be a little adventurous, try something like the cranberry marmalade or the strawberry jam with orange liqueur.
Oh, orange liqueur, I like that. I think I'm just going to grab myself a big bottle of apricot and brandy syrup. Can I drink it like this?
No.
Suzanne is also happy to recommend travel spots.
Try to give them ideas, get a little bit of inspiration, what they should see definitely, and enjoy the ferry ride because it's one of the nicest places to visit in this world. So.
We're going to keep on exploring BC on today's Express with visits to Fort Rod Hill in Victoria and kayaking in the Comox Valley. But right now, it's our Express version of LA Ink, Fraser Valley style.
I started tattooing in 1984. Just wanted to do something hands-on and always liked tattoos. Just started tattooing, you know, and moved out to Abbotsford, and we opened up here in 1992. And just been going full bore ever since, yeah. Just been crazy.
Most of my clients are booked all day, right? So
I love it. I look forward to coming to work every day. Yeah, just a blast, you know, love being here.
Brian's been tattooing for 27 years and he's worked with a number of different people, but his longest running coworker is his wife.
We've been married for 24 years and worked together every day. And we're still together. Yeah, work together, live together. Yeah.
We're like a unique miracle couple here because we have not only been married for 23 years, but we have, you know, we've lived together and we have worked side by side together every step of the way.
I think you did this house leave in probably 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it didn't take too long. No. Once you get going at it, and this one here, it's a little bit harder because of the, you know, it's so awkward to get at, right, for both of us. So get to meet lots of interesting people and do artwork every day, and you know, something different every day.
First tattoo came with my daughter. I got enthusiastic about hers, and so she bought one for me. And I was 75 then. And then the next year I got the wizard because he had the kind of control work. Dragon. And last June, on my 80th birthday, Terry got me the dragonfly.
And despite her age, June says she's still not done with tattoos.
Oh, I would like another one, yes. I'm, as you can tell, very fond of leopards, and I would like to have a little leopard on my shoulder.
It's Gurminder Kang's first tattoo, and he's being honest and says it's not the best feeling in the world.
It's all right. It was pretty painful, though. Like, I don't know. It was a lot of pain. Some parts hurt more than the other.
Brian remembers his first tattoo, and for him, it changed his life and shaped his career.
My first tattoo, I kind of did like a lot of people used to do, is go through the phone book and get the first guy that could fit you in that day. And then I went in and I asked for an eagle, and that actually started me thinking, you know, like if this guy can do this, then I can do it, because I was an artist and I could, you know, drew a lot like since I was a kid. Yeah, so that's what started me.
Some people might think that Brian has a bit of a strange job, but he can't imagine doing anything else.
You know, some people go out and fish. I come here and tattoo, right? You know, it's this is my thing. I don't know. I probably got a good 15 years in me. So, but even then, I'll just probably build a house with a tattoo shop in the back and tattoo my friends still.
I'm Peter Verge in Abbotsford for The Express.
The website is brianstattoo.com if you'd like to see more examples of his work, or you're thinking of getting a little ink of your own. You're watching The Express, and we have more local culture coming up. After the break,
this is really nice to have it close.
Exploring the wild west of the Comox Valley.
You want to squeeze the tomato, just poke it with your fingers first.
Italian life lessons for the wedding bells.
Tomato sauce is very important, especially if it's for your daughter's wedding.
You're watching local TV on The Express.
Bon appetito!
Community programming on Shaw has been generously sponsored in part by...
The Express is brought to you in part by Plum, fashion supplier to host Johanna Ward.